Hey, what's up, Service Edge Heating and Air? My name is Steven, and in this video, I'm going to show you three things that you could do today to bring in more high quality HVAC jobs to your business. So, by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know how to get you more high quality jobs, then shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or you can just take this information and implement it yourself. That's fine as well. Now, I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine, so I'm going to go ahead and get right into this. The three things I'm going to go over are content, citations, and backlinks. So, with content, it's pretty much everything on your front page here. Now, most business owners, they understand the importance of content, but they're not really sure how much content or what type of content to have on there. So I copied all your words here and put them in a counter, and you come up with 911 words on your homepage. So why is this important? Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on a front page. This gives you plenty of opportunity to add in the buyer intent, what we call buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. These are the keywords and phrases that people are searching in Google to search for your services that they're looking to purchase. So I went ahead and brought up the number one competitor for the number one keyword that people are searching in the area for AC and HVAC related services, and it's Honest Air. So I put them in a tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. It gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank these websites. So in the past 30 days, honestairfayetteville.com was found for 39 keywords and it was clicked on 378 times. Now, I put you all in the same tool, and in the past 30 days, you were found for more keywords, but you were clicked on less. So, what we can do is we can diagnose these keywords, right? So, we can go into Honest Air's keywords and see what exactly they're being found for and how they're getting so much traffic. So, the number one is Honest Air. That doesn't apply to you, of course. This is a branded keyword. So this is people just searching for Honest Air already, right? But HVAC, Fayetteville, NC is the number one term that's being searched right now. And it was searched 200 times in the past 30 days, give or take. And their site was clicked on 72 times because of it. So we can go into your keywords, make sure you have all the key, the big keywords. And it looks like I'd have to go in here and see exactly. It might take a little bit, but let me do this real quick and see if it just pops up. And you don't have that main keyword, so you're not going to show up for that search. So what you'd want to do is go in here and kind of investigate what these ones that have Fayetteville, because these are location based buyer intent keywords. You'd want to make sure you have those on your site as well. And not only once, but you'd want to come in here and find out how many times they have each of those keyword terms on their site, and you'd want to put them on at least once more. So whatever ones they have on once, you'd want to put on twice. Whatever ones they have on twice, you want to put on 3 times, so on and so forth. So if you have more content and more of those buyer intent keywords that people are searching for, you become the authority in as far as content in Google's eyes. Now, that's just one piece of the puzzle here. Second thing I'd like to go over are citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like HVAC, Fayetteville, NC, studies have shown that right around 45% of people that are searching for these terms are going to click on one of these businesses right in this section right here, which is called the Map Pack. Now, this has everything to do with your Google business profile, and most people believe to get ranked in here, it has to do with your reviews, but that's not the case. If that was the case, all seasons air conditioning would not even be in the list. So the fact is it's citations that are the main driver here. So what are citations? Citations is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. A directory is something like Angie, Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages. I'm sure you've got a lot already, but you want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories, especially in the HVAC industry, to really kind of dominate, make sure you dominate this map pack right here. Good thing is we actually have tools. There's tools available to show us what and how many citations each of these businesses have. So for example, we could find out how many citations Air Pro Heating and Air and Electric has, and we'd go in, see what they have. You'd want to match all those, and say they have 250. You'd want at least 50 more, but I'd say 100 more. That way you become the authority in this map pack right here. You would get that top spot, and it would take a while, if at all, for your competitors to catch up. Now, underneath that map pack, we have this list right here. And this is Google's organic search results list right here. And this first spot right here is the most sought after spot on the page. Whereas this gets about 45% split in between, this gets 40% all by itself. And the main driver here are backlinks. So what are backlinks? It's other relevant websites linking back to your site, to your website. And it works kind of like online referrals. And the more relevant that site is that links back to you, the better. So for example, let's say you have a local blog page or a popular industry site linking back to you. That's what's going to help push you up in the rankings in Google. However, since you are a heating and air company, and say you have a pizza site linking back to you, that's no good because you guys don't sell pizza. So let's revisit this tool I showed you earlier. Now, we went over the keywords last time. Now we can look at their backlinks. So we can see what backlinks, by clicking on here, are actually pushing authority and ranking them. We can go through here and see. You'd want to go in here and match all their websites, meaning you'd want to reach out to all these sites that they're getting links from and get links for yourself. All except for these ones that say spam. These are counterproductive and they're actually hurting the ranking of their site. But they've got so many good ones that it overpowers even those bad ones that they have. So you'd want to go get all the good ones. And if you did that and you matched them, that would actually put you in the running as long as you had the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. That would put you in the running for that number one spot. However, if you wanted to assure that you got that top spot, you'd go through to the top 3 to 5 sites, and you do the same thing we just did. You copy all their links, and over time, you would overtake that number one spot there. You would run away with it. So you'd get 40% of clicks of all people searching this term or whatever term. If it applied to you, you would get all those clicks there. And if you had all the citations or the most citations, you would also get the number one spot here, which would make you the authority when it came to heating and cooling companies in the Fayetteville area. So let's go ahead and recap what we went over. Hold on one second. So the first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. The second thing is going to be citations. You want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to really dominate this area right here. And then lastly are backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in the Fayetteville area. Now, if you were to do this and implement it correctly, you guys would be number one. Now, like I said at the beginning, you can take this information and tackle it yourself. That's cool. Or if you want to take the most effective route and save yourself some time, you can book a discovery call with me. Again, my name is Stephen Hogue. I live right here in North Carolina. You can just reply back to this email or call me at 910-551-2006. I hope this was educational for you, and I hope this video showed you a few things that you can go ahead and start implementing today, start claiming more high quality jobs, and start outranking your competition online. At the very least, I just ask that you give me some feedback on this video and let me know how I did. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day and thank you for your time. Bye bye.